It's the OCGFAM show. How soon can you start feeding nectar and soil with a nutrient charge? We're going to talk about it. Hey there, how you doing? Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCGFAM show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. After the show, we'll do that. Right now, let's just get into the show. So, last couple of shows, we were talking about if or if not you could use nectar in your cloner. And different strokes for different folks situation kind of came up where Scott and I thought, no, it was a bad idea. And a lot of you said, hey, I've had good luck with it. But a caveat to that, one of the things Scott mentioned is when you put the clone in there, there's no roots. How's it going to be eating that stuff up with no roots? But the people we talked to that said they were using it said they were kind of waiting. They were getting roots in there. They were feeding it up with the nectar after they were seeing some roots on there, I think with most cases. So a little caveat there I wanted to mention, but kind of along the same lines is when you're putting your nectar, when you're putting your plants into soil. Now if that soil has a nutrient charge, how soon should you use the nectar? Should you use it right away or is that going to overwhelm them? And if you do have a hot soil there where you're doing that, and you're going to wait a little while to use the nectar or maybe use less nectar to start and kind of work your way in, how do you go about that? Which nutrients do you use? When do you use them? That kind of thing. Scott and I talked about that a fair amount because I think it was Muffin Stuff, something like that, had a question directly about that particular situation. So watch this little video and I'll talk to you after. I recently got the nectar sample kit and was curious when I should start feeding. I recently mixed a blend of fairly amended soil, which I'm assuming is comparable to the hotness of Fox Farm Ocean Forest. Should I start a mild feed or wait until it shows deficient?
So many questions on that.
Well, wait until it shows deficient. No, heck no. Because I mean, you're dealing with a little. Yeah.
And if you're starting with a pretty well-built soil with a lot of nutrition, you can start very mild. What I recommend is, starting like a quarter strength, a couple weeks in, and just sliding them up, scaling them up over time. But if you're, take a parts per million. If you're 1,200 parts per million, then you got enough food in there for quite some time with a built-up soil. Then you might want to just hold off for a few weeks.
Would you, if you were doing Spartan or Greek regimen, would you start with a quarter strength of everything, or maybe just throw some Gaia in there, or what would you?
I'd probably start with just Gaia and just little guys.
Yeah.
Just kind of
work your way.
If you can acclimate the plants, they'll take in the food. But I don't know if you really want to start feeding them heavy in veg when they're already eating that heavy.
Yeah.
Because then when they get in the bloom, they're going to demand that much food, and that could get expensive.
Okay. So you definitely would not wait, but you would take her easy for quite some time. And
yeah, I would gently walk it in there and slowly add in. Start with Gaia, then Gaia Medusa Zeus, then Gaia Medusa Zeus Urk, Gaia Medusa Zerk.
Okay, what do you think of that? Was that informative? Was that helpful? Did that bring up any questions in your mind? Some stuff we can further discuss about that, or should we move on to the next topic? Let me know in the comments. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. The OCGFAM show, it's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCGFAM show. See you tomorrow.